I think for so many of us, we all had hopes and dreams that it might get to venues like this.
Oh, he gets him! That was huge. And there it is! Probably come up big for them at the end of a match.
We just feel lucky to be coming to brand new places, brand new cities. However, we're still surrounded by so many of the same people that we grew up with when we were 14, 15 years old, and I think that's the thing that we all feel the most grateful for.
Everybody say that I'm a fool for giving you my love the way that I do.
Station Gaming!
But let them say what they want to say, do what they want to do. I won't give up, I'll just keep loving you. People say you only.
Yeah, a little bit of context, I guess. I've always felt SSG has never really had the best at-bats, you could say, of like the leagues we're in and the potential growth opportunities and eyeballs that could get on us from a league. We've been in some big ones, but perspective on it is I'm literally just the idiot skateboard friend that grew up with the owner. So it's like I've come from the ghetto little town skate park all the way to like hosting a major of a game that we grew up playing. So like that's the perspective. So to me, it's really incredible and this crazy cool ride.
The Salt Lake event was so unique. The atmosphere was so unique, and the energy was different to anything else we'd felt. And I think that kind of inspired what we're seeing this year. And I'm sure that Space Station they're trying to outdo themselves a lot more.
It's like what made the Global Invite special in its own way was the venue, and we were so stoked with how that turned out that, you know, looking at maybe having to go to a convention hall was something that we were nervous about, because in my perspective and a lot of our perspective at SSG, like those events are always really fun, but it's hard to make it stand out if the venue is always going to be like a big empty cement box of a venue. And so we knew that we had to at least do something as cool as the Global Invite, but, you know, maybe surpass it. Yeah, we thought we were painted into a corner a little bit, but it kind of made us be a little bit more creative with some, you know, low budget but cool like ways to spend time for fans and stuff, like the carnival and all that stuff. So.
Oh, this shit is garbage.
You are. This game is so garbage. No. Where's the Starbucks? What is this?
Was that kind of cover your question?
Yep.
Hello, Halo fans, and welcome to the HCS Salt Lake City Major, hosted by Space Station Gaming. Now, it's another year, it's another Space Station Gaming event, so you know this one is going to be a banger. And I can tell you right now, looking around this arena, looking at what is on offer and in store for everyone here live with us, it is going to be incredible.
Hey. Doors open 2 hours already and there's still a line. It's crazy.
Not to mention the Halo Infinite being played on our main stage as well. My name is Lottie Van Prague. I'm going to be your desk host all weekend long, joined by my experts and friends. Clutch, Onset, Brav, lovely to see you gents. Great to be back in Salt Lake City. And I've got to say, what an incredible place this is. The main stage is looking great, and the features for our players, looking even greater, I think.
This place is awesome. There's so many rooms for activities. There's so many activities to do. I haven't even seen half of what's going on here, but this place is starting to fill out.
Handled it pretty easily, 3-0. First game was kind of close, but yeah, first match of the day.
We will follow that up with Sentinels to close out the night here.
A little ambitious.
Down to the wire. Yeah. Crazy. What was it? 250, 243?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 248 to 40 or something crazy.
That's how these games go. Off to a good start, baby.
I was completely fine. I wasn't sweating. My heart was totally normal. I wasn't crying a little bit. I was fine.
All right, we just got done playing Alpha Esports. I believe they're the best team in LATAM, so we weren't going to take them lightly. You know, we got to come into every series at our best.
It's hard.
Yeah.
If we weren't, I could see that being like a close game.
We haven't even gotten to talk about the competition at hand. So much talent here. The deck is stacked with the best in the world. I can't wait to get it kicked off.
Yeah, if there's one broken record we have to listen to, I think this is one I'm fine listening to. It's been unbelievable, and it is no exaggeration to say that things are even tighter than they were just a few months ago. It's been an unbelievable few months of competition, and I would say it's harder to call than ever, maybe ever, in professional Halo right now. It's an exciting place to be for sure.
Got a tough bracket going into Saturday, but I mean, you got to beat everybody to win, so that's what we're going to try to do.
It's a nail biter. Bound 19 kills. Nobody on his team even reaching double digits at the moment. What an influence he is having, trying to drag his team forward. But we're all tied up. He continues to push forward and take damage whilst also putting some down. But we're still tied. 46 apiece.
47, 46, 47 all now. But Cloud9 continue to find a way, continue to find the damage, and they are once again 2 kills away from winning a Slayer.
I don't know how else to word it. I mean, a lot of like the top players, the reason why they win so much is because like they've been in those scenarios before and they know how to like kind of close it out. It's like the way they position on the map, the way they like watch over each other, the way they like put down damage and then like live in like these areas where like you normally like wouldn't live if you're playing like a top team. But like the way they just do it is kind of just like perfect, to be honest. Like it's perfect Halo.
Just towards the end when it's so tight, like there's no like right answer. I was just like one shot in the worst spots, and I actually thought I was gonna just, if someone just rounded the corner wherever I was and just killed me, like we're gonna get top 12 if we fucking lose.
I mean, yeah, we just pulled it out like by the grace of God. I don't even know, like still thinking, like watching this, it is kind of like a movie.
47-47, game 5. Like we're about to get out of the tournament. Like it's so hard to think like when those moments happen.
Even though this match was for like top 12. It was the most insane top 12 match probably of all time.
They make it happen again. They win the game 5.
Yeah, look at that. 121. Yeah.
Oh, they just poured up.
65, August 11th. What are we doing that day? What are we doing that day?
I think you were playing twos that day.
No, that might have been a 16-hour sleep day. 16-hour sleeps into twos.
All right, so we're packing up. It's the end of Saturday night. A couple close moments, not gonna lie. Could be looking a lot differently right now, but we live to fight another day. Championship Sunday on the horizon. We just took down Complexity with a 3-0, so I think we're finally, for the first time this weekend, hitting our stride, and it's the best time to do it as well. So big things in store for tomorrow.
Do you know who we play?
I don't know. You definitely just take time to kind of look back at everything, and there definitely was like a moment of thinking this started in my friend's basement and now we're here. So it's just like, it's really cool to, this is what you signed up for, right? Was to win world championships. That's why you get into competitive anything, to be the best of the best. So yeah, it was cool to know, again, none of that is what I do. I don't help the team in any way, but it is cool to know that we get to put our banner behind a team that is the best. So yeah, that's cool.
Salt Lake City, make some noise as Space Station Gaming continue on in this tournament. LMI, some players eat Wheaties, others wake up eating overnight oats, okay? But you guys definitely hit your carbs in this one. How you feeling getting this win against FaZe? Would it be your first time really playing them this year?
Yeah, this is our first time we've matched up with them this year, so we were definitely excited to get these games underway. Yesterday wasn't our best performance, but I think we finally found our rhythm, and sorry you're stuck with me for this interview. The boys are locked in today, so got a long day ahead of us.
Now, I know you would love to get some sweet revenge in our finals there against Optic for sending y'all down here to the lower bracket, but what do you want to say to these fans to keep them as hype as they have been for this first series of the day? Because Salt Lake City, you showed up.
I mean, it only gets better from here, so we super appreciate everybody showing up. The energy is amazing. I can't wait for the next match.
Neither can I. That's going to do it for me and LMI here on the stage. Let's break it all down.
You know, the funny thing last night was I was walking by all the staff in the lobby, and I'm like, oh, you know, we're just chit-chatting. I'm like, you guys ready for a grand finals reset tomorrow? And they're like, oh boy, we're ready. I'm in the elevator saying that as I'm going in with Renegade's parents.
When? 1.31, huh? All right.
One legend was small? Yeah.
1.31.
I killed one and...
Like more damage than you? Okay, I'll take that. No, I'm telling you, Kevin, like if I'm just on my bullshit in the Slayers, it's over. I'm taking most damage. I'm not thinking about the power up. Like if I can fix those two things, it's over.
Bro, this jiggling equals you're not overextending out to the open. Yeah. And so when you overextend out to the open, like
We will play the loser of Optic Rebellion, and then of course take that on to the grand finals.
This is good Halo, right? Some good games. Alvin, who do you think's gonna win?
I think in these tournaments too, it's definitely a marathon instead of a sprint. And, you know, it's a lot of preparation time for not a lot of performance time. You know, some days you're playing like 6 or 7 games. And then in some of these tournaments on Sundays, we're playing 20, you know, plus games. So it's very exhausting in those fashions.
it's one map out of the series.
Yeah, but like the other one is
But now, only 2 teams remain, and it's time to light this stage up green and gold. Salt Lake City, you ready to go? Coming out first, make some noise for Space Station Gaming! And do it for the green wall, make some noise for Optic Gaming!
And Trippy, I think, goes for camo.
Okay. They like G-slide on it.
Yeah, he's like a G-slide. He runs when he thinks we're not looking at it.
Okay. Alright, let's go.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Moment we've all been waiting for. 3 days of action here in Salt Lake City, and the crowd is hyped for this one. Just a few more ticks needed. Once again, chickens until they've hatched it. Finally, it will be Stella flying in. Finally, SSG will close out.
Remember, guys, you do not have to make a play on these guys at all times. Good fucking job.
Gaming's for sure. One more to go as Dead Zone will find the 49th. And Lucid, it has to be you, surely, to get the final one. And yes, indeed.
All good.
Just because, I mean, when it's for the team, I remember when we won, like I remember when we got into losers, I was like, no, we can't lose our own event. Like it was just the home event, like the chip, and just the fact that we were winning everyone else's home event. We also won our one last year. I was like, no, we gotta win this, bro. Like there's no way we can't not win this.
Former last player alive, that's gonna be it. It will be Morden. He grabs the ball. They get into the lead. The coldest man in the venue, and his name is Legend.
Yeah, it's funny because like I'll stream and play like ETB and pop off, get a Killionaire every so often. And people see that and they're like, this guy is a top player. You know, people will be like, Nick, why don't you try and be pro? Blah blah blah. In my head, I'm like, these people, you don't realize what being a pro actually is. You know, being a pro, you need to know the map, the spawns, where someone's going to be, where they're potentially going to go. And my brain does not simply process that as far as a professional player. Like someone like Bound understands the game to a degree that like I could try forever and I would probably never be able to learn. You know, it's something built inside his brain that lets him just understand the inner workings of how Halo works.
I knew they were wrong, but it just wasn't worth fighting over at the time.
Yeah, the tragic thing is it's so long of a year, and like, you know, it's not free. It's not as simple as like we're just better players so we win the game. Like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how Halo works. That's just not true. So like everyone has to put in like this maximum amount of effort, and like it's exhausting.
The flag is moving. It's back at the base. It's back to back for SSG, and we're tied up at 4-4. We still are beating. There's 2 flags down. Trippy's the only player alive. SSG rising like a phoenix on this game, and they will play on. Slowly holding down the sidelines for Bound to come flying in. The Bash brothers, they now lead 30-19. No! Hits him with the ninja as well. He adds another one.
Fucking shit. Fucking shit.
At the C stairs, he gets brained before he's picked up. So Bound actually now grasples it and can make a play here. Bound to go in, and Bound will find one as well. Still has the camera to play with him.
On me and Trippy. Or one. Nice, Kevin. Jump on break. Do that. Triple sack. Shit, boys. Shit,
For being your champions.
Last two blue. Get yourself a good time.
I'll get back to you later. I've got other things to worry about on the map. I'll be back with you in just a moment. Thank you for your patience. They will continue to live. SSG will be up until we can finally say that Space Station Gaming will be your SSG. Let's fucking go!
About right here.
Two events we've played at so far, Orlando and Worlds. I mean, we ended up getting second, but like those are the most grueling second places I've only gotten second twice, so those are my only second places, but those are some hard second places to get. I mean, we just made insane losers bracket runs. I mean, it just proves how good of a team we are. We're yet to win. I'm confident that if we can, actually start in the winners bracket, we can bring it home, because it's really hard to win in losers. I mean, you have to be on some like serious momentum. So I think if we can bring through winners with SSG, then we can actually bring it home. So.
This is the best feeling one for sure. Just because it's our city, we should have got top 12. We were down to get top 12.
That's nice too.
I know. No, I should have died. And like we won. Like it's almost like it's actually a dream.
The bookshelf is crazy.
Kyle's excited.
Yeah, are these
It's
books
got
big?
the actual fucking VHS Terminator tape. I've never even seen this before.
How much money have these fuckers got? I had to like buy that.
Tom Hanks.
Oh god.
There we go.
That's showdown right here.
Cut the tape. Cut the tape.
All right. Tell me that was coincidence. It was the Matrix, okay? Just tell me.
I don't know. The way I look at it is, and I don't know if it's because I'm just like arrogant, is just the fact that we were two-peated and the way we just won. I felt like it just made everyone kind of fear us. You know what I mean? And it kind of put like pressure on everyone else except us, because we were already like predicted to win. You know what I mean? Or like it felt like we were due to win, and it felt like some other team had to play crazy or step up to beat us. So I don't know if it's just the way I like perceive it, but I never really looked at it as like a pressure from our thing. I did have a little pressure, obviously, because like we need to win Worlds, but I felt like it was more so on everyone else, just because it was like, damn, these guys are kind of dominant. Like we won three or four, and we could make it 4 or 5. You know what I mean? So that's the way I kind of looked at it. In my opinion.
Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should go.
I mean, I've never had that love before, so it's such a great feeling. And like, I'm so grateful to the fans who came and supporting us, because we might not have won the event if you guys didn't came in. So thank you so much, guys.
The difference between year 1 and like year 3 is crazy, because we were just stoked to be at the tournament. Second year, Halo Worlds, there was like this possibility of maybe winning it. Like, what if the boys pop off? That would be crazy. We had won the global invite that year, so it wasn't out of the question that we could win an event, you know? But it still felt like it would be crazy if SSG won. But within a year, winning a bunch of majors and then jumping into Worlds, it was almost expected, or you know, they had a lot to live up to for that year. So it was like, they have to win, or it's almost a disappointing season. Even though you've won 3 out of the 4 majors, like, you have to cap it off with Worlds. So
like going into Worlds, that was the most pressure I felt for sure.
Hello Spartans, welcome to Seattle, Washington, and welcome to your 2024 Halo World Championship. This weekend is historic, and fans from all over the world are watching and waiting as we start our journey to crown this season's champions.
This is what everything that you've been practicing for, every script, every online tournament, every LAN leads up to right now. This is where champions are born.
Yeah, they're the most consistent team this year by far. I mean, having 3 tournament wins, they got to come into this tournament the favorite. But the big thing for me is this is the tournament that has eluded Eco, Stellar, and all of these boys. You know what they've accomplished so far this year is great, but they have had their eyes set on a world championship since the start of this roster. This is why this team was formed, and they are not satisfied until the end of this weekend where they are holding up that trophy.
I mean, game plan is same as against every team, to be honest. Play our game, work together, try not to do anything too stupid, and yeah, we'll be good.
SSG are going to surely put this one home.
Behind enemy lines, trying to make having stole low. This is what that does.
Trying to overextend here. Royal 2 trying to step forward. Standing 9 points needed. It's desperation coming in now from FaZe. Stella finds one. Legend finds one as well. As tries to desperate, but he's not close enough.
Considering like the season we had, like, I felt like we had no other choice but like win Worlds, because like if we do not win Worlds, like people will forget about everything we did that season.
But if we didn't win Worlds, it definitely was just always going to be that, but what if? You know, if only. Nothing is worse than an if only feeling.
Gotta work together to control these things too.
Come back. Alright, get up. Get up.
Snipers are coming through.
Turtle, you got not moving.
Who dead? Just trying to make sure he wins a battle like this, but Stellar,
I can't stop it. Deathside puts it in, and Optic are up by 3.
We're playing decent that game. Let's get some like deep breaths here. We just keep it calm, and that one just didn't go our way.
I don't know how to say that, but the way I think is like, I'm happy to like make the series longer, so like my opponents gets like tired. Me personally, I don't get tired, because like, and I love the game. Like, I love playing. So when you love something, I feel like you never get tired of it.
It's a funny thing being the underdog.
SSG look like they might be waking up here. SSG will grab that up ball, and we are going to be tied up here.
Back up. Here comes the
beach. Here comes another kill. Here comes a triple, surely for Valor.
Nice job. Good shit. Nice job.
Legend will find another one though, and all of a sudden Optic starting to worry a little bit here, because SSG are just finding kill after kill. Look at the movement from Valor as well. He hits the trap side perfectly.
No that bridge.
They're gonna hit 6.
You guys want to get up?
Fucking shit.
I don't.
No, stay down.
They're getting up anyway.
Stay down.
also teaming up for additional kills. That brings them down to a 6-kill lead once again. 7 kills.
Killing spree for Stella. At some point,
I think my favorite part is like we have all probably made what I would consider I know I consider it like genuine friendships just within the community of people that we would know other chance meet those people. So that's cool. Like just I don't know, that's kind of like big picture, right? Like meet cool people, make friends, and have a fun time doing it. So it's cool that like the community has got to know us like on a personal level, and we've made connections that like it's more than just being good at Halo. So it's cool.
Thank God you guys won London.